I learned how to survive too early. But before I learned how to dream, before I learned how to feel safe, I already learned how to endure. I learned that love doesn't always come with protection, that family doesn't always mean shelter, and that sometimes childhood ends quietly without anyone even announcing it. Yes, I carried responsibilities my heart was never prepared for. And I became strong. I became really strong, not because I wanted to be strong, but because weakness was never an option in my dictionary. Oh, I learned how to fend for myself while still being a child. And I learned how to smile while hurting. How to keep going when stopping felt dangerous. I mean, there were days I was very invisible, days I felt so vulnerable, days when being young was a risk, and I survived things I didn't even have language for, things I had buried so deep that I almost even forgot they happened. I worked, I waited, I endured, and somewhere along the way, survival became my personality. I mistook endurance for love. I thought silence was peace, I thought staying was strength. Survivor taught me how to tolerate pain, how to shrink my needs, how to believe that asking for more was asking for too much. It taught me how to stay even when staying was costing me myself. But Survivor, it can make you tired. Not the kind of tired sleep can fix, but the kind that lives in your bones, the kind that comes from carrying too much for too long, with no one to lean on, no one to speak to, no one to talk to. And then one day I realized I didn't want to be strong anymore. I just wanted to be safe. I wanted to be soft. I wanted to rest without guilt. I wanted to be a lady. Now I am unlearning the belief that love must hurt to be real. I am unlearning the idea that my worth is proven by how much I can endure. You know, some of us didn't grow up gently. Some of us were forced to mature in silence. But healing does not have to be loud, you know. Healing can be slow. Healing can be tender. I tell you, this is not the end of my story. This is the moment where I stopped surviving and I started choosing myself. Stay with me while I bring to you more interesting episodes of my life story.